Look who's just come into the musicians' circle. We've got Ricky Warwick, Damon Johnson, the Black Star Riders. How are you, boys?
Hello. Fantastic. Good to see you, Michael.
Yeah.
Now, where were you last night?
We were at the Rambling Man Fair festival last night.
So you were headlining at this big festival.
We were. It was down in Maidstone in Kent, I believe, and it was very lovely. It was very wet.
Oh God, of course, yeah. That's the drag, isn't it?
You know.
With it's potluck on the open airs.
Yeah.
I was so shocked. I mean, for me, coming from America, it was raining in England.
I know, that's so rare.
Just,
I think
wow.
that's the first time in a summer that's it. It's the same in Ireland, though, isn't it?
Oh yes.
We never have any. Now, we're going to do loads of chat in the second half of the show, but I want to hear the song. I heard it in you doing a rehearsal for it. It's blooming marvellous.
Thank you very
It's
much.
a really, really good. It's from your album Heavy Fire, which was a great success. I mean, you metal sometimes. Would you call yourselves metal?
I don't think
What
we
are
would
you?
really. We
Rock.
call ourselves rock and
Proper
roll.
rock and
just
roll.
rock and roll, you know.
Come on,
But
rock
it's
and roll.
hard for rock and roll to get into the charts, and there you were with an album in the top 10.
Thank you.
It
Yes.
was. We were elated, grateful, a bit shocked.
Well, you shouldn't be, because it's a fab record.
Cheers to you.
Let's
Thank you.
play it to everyone, and as I say, we'll have a proper chat later on. This is the Black Star Riders.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now we're around from a small town dance to your old man's car on a formal romance. Our breath was heavy, our hearts were young, afraid of nothing, scared of no one. Now the daytime is too fleeting, the darkness comes too soon. In a town that dreaded sundown, underneath the waning moon. When you're dancing with the wrong girl, when you're dancing with the wrong girl, it's the best of both worlds. When you're dancing with the wrong girl. That you ran off in the rain. Well, I caught you up, I tried to explain. I will admit it, I was 4 sheets to the wind. But to break your heart was clearly not my intention. Now the daytime is too fleeting, and the darkness comes too soon. In a town that dreaded sundown, underneath the waning moon. When you're dancing with the wrong girl, when you're dancing with the wrong girl, it's the best of both worlds. When you're dancing, let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. Let's go dancing. Let's go home. When you're dancing with the wrong girl, when you're dancing with the wrong girl, it's the best of both worlds. When you're dancing with the wrong girl, when you're dancing with the wrong girl, it's the best of both worlds. When you're dancing with the wrong girl, you're dancing with the wrong girl. You're dancing with the wrong girl.
That is awesome.
Thank you very much, sir.
Great song. I can't wait to have a chat properly later, but I've got to crack on because we've got the news to go to. We'll go on with the Killers. Ricky, Damon, Awesome, boys.
Thank you, Michael. Thank
Nice
you.
guitar. Yeah. Are back in the studio. Ricky Warwick and Damon Johnson. All right, boys?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Excellent.
We had a lovely email has just come in. Michael, please tell Ricky and Damon they're sounding great. We love seeing them in Holmfirth. The nicest and hardest working guys you could ever wish to meet, from Debbie and Tony Gregory.
Wow.
I think I actually.
I was going to say, you sure that's not my mom that wrote that email?
Isn't that lovely? That's really
It's
nice.
really nice.
So you've got this new album that's just come out, Heavy Fire.
Yeah.
And the track you played, I'm sensing an influence. I'm hearing a tiny bit of Thin Lizzy influence in there a little bit.
Funnily enough.
Funnily, explain.
Who?
Maybe,
Thin Lizzy.
you've heard of them, have
Not
you?
familiar with him, really.
So explain the connection between yourselves and Thin Lizzy.
Well, myself and Damon were in Thin Lizzy. Scott Gorham put Thin Lizzy back together in about 2010. And I got the call asking me to sing, which was unbelievable.
And I do have to say, there is a. It's not an impression or anything, but there is a sound to fill in to you.
Being a Belfast boy, I grew up. Lizzy were the soundtrack of my youth. Phil was an idol and still a huge influence. So got the call, obviously said yes. Damon joined, got the call to play guitar. We're in there with Scott Gorham, Brian Downey. We went out, we started touring as Thin Lizzy. We had 3 great years. We wanted to write some new music. Decided we didn't want to put it out under the Lizzy name of respect for Phil.
I
and the
think
whole
that's classy,
legacy, which
actually.
is great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We were very proud of the songs. We came up with the name Black Star Riders, Michael, and that's it.
Where did the name come from?
Usual thing. Every band name sounds not very good when you come up with it first. So we're coming up with all kinds of ideas. And,
I had a good one when I was at school.
What was it?
Prime Suspect.
Oh, that's. I think
The police had just come out.
Yeah.
Prime Suspect.
Not bad.
Thank
sir.
you.
Well done.
So I think we love the movie Tombstone.
Oh, okay.
And,
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, we watched that. We watched that movie, and I went through and I listened to dialogue, and I wrote down cool phrases and stuff, and I did the old cut-up technique, the old Bowie, William Burroughs thing through the things on the floor, and it was a black, and it was a star, and it was riders, and I thought, that's not bad.
It's worthy of Neil Gaiman, actually. I mean, it's a
told-
really, really good name.
Who knew? Ricky Warwick, genius.
Lucky, I think you'll find. He just threw him on the floor and it came up.
Of course, told the boys, and they hated it. And I went, well, have you got anything better? No. Okay, well, that's the name then. So
So when you write, do you write together?
We do. We write most of the songs together, and Ricky's a proper guitar player himself. So oftentimes one of us will have a riff. This guy is always carrying around literally an iPad filled with lyrics and poetry and phrases, and it's just been an incredible experience, to tell you, Michael.
Do you find that you write a lot when you're actually on the road?
yes.
Yeah, we
Is that the
kind of
best time
have
for
to,
you?
sort of out of necessity. I live in Nashville, but Ricky lives in Los Angeles. So once we're off tour, we're not necessarily in the same town that much. So we take full advantage of the iPhones and Skype and
Well, this
all
is
that
it.
stuff.
I mean, you don't have to be near each other. You don't actually have to do concerts together. You can, you can
Virtual
You can set it up as a
That's
hologram.
next.
Virtual rock stars.
And is there any call to go back to Thin Lizzy? Do you think you'll still be part of
Well,
that?
we did. Scott Gorham wanted to do 6 shows last year because it's the 40th anniversary of the Jailbreak album. And we actually went out and we played 6 festivals, and we had Tom Hamilton from Aerosmith guesting in the band.
Amazing.
And Scott Travis from Judas Priest playing drums. So it was a bit more of a celebration than anything else. And I think that's the way it would be. I think, Scott, I don't think there'll be any more touring, but there might be a one-off show or something like that, because we're very focused on Black Star Riders.
And quite rightly.
Yeah.
Well, what's fun for us, Michael, is we always say that Thin Lizzy is Scott's band.
Right,
but
this is yours.
Black Star Riders is our band. We get to tell him what to do,
Oh, the power.
Which isn't easy.
Yeah, I can imagine the
I know
power that you will.
I know he's at home in Putney listening right now. So,
He'd be very
we'll never
proud
hear,
as well.
We'll never hear the end of it.
So you're going to do a rock and roll classic for us, aren't you?
Yeah, Eddie
Love to.
Cochran.
Oh, fantastic! Before you do that, when are you back here to actually touring properly?
We
yourselves?
have a bunch of dates starting in November. They're already up on the websites, Facebook, all over the UK, and so that'll be the next time we're back. We're back here.
November. Fabulous. Remind you that the album is called Heavy Fire, and this is an Eddie Cochran song. Thank you, boys.
All right.
I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler. Working all summer just to try and earn a dollar. Every time I call my baby, try to make a date. Boss says, no doubt, son, you gotta work late. Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do, 'cause there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Well, my mama and papa told me, son, you gotta make some money. If you wanna use the car to go right next Sunday. Well, I didn't go to work, told the boss I was sick. Now you can't use the car 'cause you didn't work a lick. Sometimes I wonder how am I gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a fam vacation. Gonna take my problem to the United Nations. Well, I called out my congressman and he said, quote, I'd like to help you, son, but you're too young to vote. Sometimes I wonder how am I gonna do, but there ain't no cure for the summertime blues. Got the summertime blues. Got the summertime blues. Got the summertime blues. Got the summertime blues.
Oh, Ricky and Damon, the Black Star Ride. I want to be a rock and roll star. It's not fair. Thank you,
You
so
can, Michael. You can join us. Get
Thank you.
3 hours of sleep straight on the radio.
I'm used to that. Believe me. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
guys.
much,
Best of luck with
What a
everything. Thanks for
pleasure.
being
Thank
here.
you.
Cheers,
Thank you.
guys.